same thing, 27 and 17, no accidents to report, and clean and green. Traffic flows normal. That is your weather and traffic together for this Thursday, 6 a.m. wake-up call. It is 5 minutes after the hour of 6 o'clock. I'm Fester Jenkins, the cracked egg.
I'm Tater Hayes, the deviled egg.
I'm John McDade, agnostic to be here.
And I'm just barely here and don't even know if I should be.
Well, why shouldn't you be
The
here?
boss hog, the rotten egg, has reported for duty.
All righty then.
Now, what was amazing yesterday, and I want to, because we typically do the Wheel of Misfortune, during the morning show here, but taking that wheel outside, it was spun how many times?
I think, 4 or 5 times you spun the wheel?
And every time
it hit
it
something every
landed
dead burnt
on
time.
money every spin.
That means we need to quit taking it outside.
I'm wondering if it's the proximity, of what's going on, because I mean that was just unbelievable. Someone won a 50, and it's been a long time since someone won 50 inside here. Won a 20, another $10 spot. I mean, in other words, everyone that was spinning outside yesterday on the flea market was coming up money.
Mm-hmm. How much money did you lose yesterday, boss?
Almost $200.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Owie, that hurts. Well, that's okay. Yeah, the one girl, Robin, she won that. She chose the $100.
The raffle ticket winner decided, I'm going to take the money.
Take the money and run.
She did. Well, actually, she didn't want a flat screen TV, and she didn't look like she wanted to fool with lawn equipment.
The leaf blower would have been bigger than her. She was a tiny little thing.
She was tiny. In fact, at first I thought she was a child.
Yeah. So
I mean, honestly, I thought she was a child at first.
Yeah, I thought some little kid won again. I remember that 9-year-old got $100 of your money one day, boss.
Yep.
Yep. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, I'll say one thing: the pain of parting with that money was made a little bit easier because, guys, I'm going to tell you what, we had one hell of a day yesterday.
It was
at
a
the
nice
Plant City
day.
Flea Market. It was. The weather was nice. The crowds were here.
Yep.
And we actually, here in the summertime, had to put vendors in the overflow parking area or turned people away. That was unbelievable.
Yeah, as I was walking around, it's like, oh wait, there's vendors down here. I got to go walk. There were vendors everywhere. It was, they were kind of spaced out a little bit.
And it wasn't
but
just
that was
vendors,
good.
but it was the crowd. I mean, great crowd.
Oh yeah,
Robin, the one that won, her first time ever coming to the flea market from living in the Riverview area, I believe.
I believe so. Yeah,
Yep.
First time at the market, and she won $100. So I said, you're going to go tell all your friends, right, that you won $100, and they need to come with you next week. So.
And I'll tell you what, the only thing that really has me sweating and worrying, if this is any indication of the season that's coming up in this winter, we're going to have to start turning people away. We're not going to have enough room to put everybody in. It's just...
As far as the vendors or
vendors.
people, yeah.
Well, now,
because we got plenty of parking across the street, right?
Yeah, we do. But now it's not in the wintertime. Numerous times we've had to close the gates at about 10:30 in the morning and not even let customers come in because we have nowhere to park them.
Yep. Now you do have a little bit more room for vendors around the Brick House area. That wasn't full, but there were some over there.
Yeah.
Well, and he's making more room out there also. So, I mean, in other words.
And what if you were to take one more row, take a row away of the parking and put vendors there? I mean, that's the more vendors you've got, the more people are going to want to come and visit us here. But, I was thinking about that yesterday, but then it's okay if we take away a row of parking, where do we put the people to park?
Well, I don't do that, but I do have a plan that I'm not ready to reveal yet.
All righty, a secret plan.
And actually, it's not necessarily all my idea. Our insurance company does not like the fact that people are able to drive into the market here and pick up stuff that they buy sometime. And that means one of these days I'm going to be forced to eliminate the ability for people to drive through, which will then leave a couple of roads open for us to put more vendors.
I still think the great thing to do is get one of those smaller scale locomotives with the seats and the flatbeds
like
to where it just constantly goes around through the market area and people can use it to tram back and forth to the parking lots and everything.
Well, that or one of our listeners could win the lottery and help us build a big parking garage right here, and we could have a multi-level flea market.
Now, what about delivering their item to their car instead of them driving through? McDade and I could hop on a golf cart and charge everybody, yo, you want this delivered to your car? $5.
Well, now,
What do you think?
that is something that that actually I do take the time to do. Once in a while, I'll be riding around on my golf cart, and somebody will ask, well, where is this, where is that, or whatever. And it's usually some older person that I take pity on. And
Because he can relate.
Yeah.
a lot of times I'll give them a ride to the other end of the market or something like that. And I always tell them, you lucky thing, you. I only do one good deed a day, and you are it. Everybody else is SOL.
Yeah, all righty then.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we see that in a lot around here.
Well, it was definitely a wacky Wednesday, and if that's any indication, it is going to get crazy
Yeah, gonna be nice.
coming this season. Yep.
I had a piece of corn yesterday. Woo!
Wasn't that good?
Oh,
Yep.
Oh.
We've got a vendor here that does roasted corn,
Ooh.
and it's the, I call it the Mexican corn on the cob. It's roasted corn. They slather some like mayonnaise on it, and then they put a Mexican cheese that's kind of like Parmesan, but not quite. And you just take the whole ear of corn, walk around and eat it. If you can't eat corn on the cob for whatever reason, they'll put it in a cup for it.
Yeah,
They'll
they'll shape
shave
it.
it off of the cob, and you just get a cup of that roasted corn. And
That corn ain't like a meal.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
oh yeah, no, I've done that. 9 o'clock, walk
$2-3
out there,
bucks.
and there's my morning snack.
Folks,
Big old cup of corn.
If you want to make plans later on, or even next Wednesday, to be part of Wacky Wednesday here at the Plant City Wednesday Flea Market, and you can come out here, get yourself an ear of corn, and you can pig out at the flea market.
Yes, indeed.
Well, let's go ahead and get this party started this Thursday morning. Here's Gail Davies.
Well, I never felt more like singing the blues, 'cause I never thought that I'd ever lose your love, dear. Why'd you do me this way? Well, I never felt more like crying all night, 'cause everything's wrong, there ain't nothing right without you. You got me singing the blues. Now the moon and stars no longer shine. The dream is gone, I thought was mine. There's nothing left for me to do but cry over you. Well, I never felt more like running away, but how can I go when I couldn't stay without you? You got me singing the blues. Well, now the moon and stars no longer shine. None of the dream is gone that I thought was mine. There's nothing left for me to do but cry, 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 cry over you. Well, I never felt more like running away, but how can I go when I couldn't stay without you? You got me singing the blues. Yeah, without you, you've got me singing the blues. Yeah. I don't want another heartbreak. I don't need another turn to cry. No, I don't wanna learn the hard way. Baby, hello, oh no, goodbye. But you got me like a rocket, shooting straight across the sky. It's the way you love me. It's a feeling like this. It's centrifugal motion. It's perpetual bliss. It's that pivotal moment. It's impossible. This kiss, unstoppable. This kiss. Cinderella said to Snow White, how does love get so off course? Oh, all I wanted was a white knight with a good heart, soft touch, fast horse. Ride me off into the sunset, baby, I'm forever yours. It's the way you love me. It's a feeling like this. It's centrifugal motion. It's perpetual bliss. It's that pivotal moment. It's unthinkable. This kiss, unsinkable. This kiss. You can kiss me in the moonlight, on the rooftop under the sky. Oh, you can kiss me with the windows open while the rain comes pouring inside. Oh, kiss me in sweet slow motion. Let's let everything slide. You got me floating. You got me flying. It's the way you love me. It's a feeling like this. It's centrifugal motion. It's perpetual bliss. It's that pivotal moment. It's subliminal. This kiss. It's criminal. This kiss. It's the way you love me, baby. It's the way you love me, darling. Yeah. It's the way you love me. It's the
it's Dana Cortez.
DJ Automatic, Anthony A.
With surprisingly great rates, State Farm is the real deal in care and home insurance, and State Farm agents are ready to help with personalized service so you can customize your insurance. I've been using State Farm for years. I love them.
All this is backed up by award-winning, easy-to-use technology.
You can manage your coverage, pay your bill, and file a claim with the State Farm mobile app.
And it's a great price with even greater service. So when you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
This portion of the show brought to you by your computer's hard drive. Make arrangements now to have your best friend erase it immediately after you die.
Nobody wants to get ripped off, broken into, or robbed, but nobody wants to pay a lot of money to have their home protected either. I've got an offer to tell you about to provide home security for your home for less than $1 a day. For real, with no installation or equipment charges. And this is from a company rated #1 by a leading consumer research company. According to the facts, most of you won't even call unless there's a burglary in your neighborhood or something bad happened. So let's give you a reason. Save money. For less than $1 a day with no other costs, you can get your home secured. Plus, get a lifetime equipment replacement warranty. You need protection for your home. Call the Home Security Hotline right now.
800-561-6947. 800-561-6947. 800-561-6947. Again, that's 800-561-6947.
Welcome back to the Sunny Side Up Morning Show. It is 21 minutes after that 6 o'clock hour. McDade, what you got over there?
Ooh, Coca-Cola. Do you ever use Coca-Cola for alternate uses other than drinking it?
I've heard you can clean toilets and battery, car battery.
I've never tried it on a car battery. I did it on the toilet. You drain your toilet overnight, pour Coke in it, let it sit all night long. The next morning, your toilet is white as a ghost.
Really?
So you have actually done that.
That one I've done.
Right.
So how much Coke do you have to use? I
Like
mean,
a
or
2
will
liter,
it just
I'm thinking
the residue? I mean,
Just up to where you want it clean.
Well,
if
when
you-
it comes
so
to toilets,
drained it.
I prefer to use the Works. It works instantly. In a matter of a few minutes, you've accomplished it, and you still got your Coke to drink.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
there
we're,
you
we're
go.
cheap though. See?
Just don't make a mistake and drink the Works instead.
Yeah, that'll clean you out.
It says oil stains on your driveway. Pour Coke on your oil stains. By the next morning, they're all gone.
really? Did not know that.
That's one to think about. What else can you do with it?
Greasy dishes, let them soak in Coke overnight. It'll eat the grease.
You know, I think
So why do
people- I think,
people have clogged arteries then?
Yeah, yeah. How come it ain't working?
works.
now?
I'm not
Not
sure
your
that I'm going
guts.
to buy that one. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's the next question. I mean, all these things it can do outside of your body, what's it doing to the inside of
Oh,
your
absolutely.
body?
Yeah.
Right? I mean, it says you've
I
got
don't know, but I know when I drink one, it's putting a smile on my face.
Well, now, a comparison, we could pour Coke on an oily spot and then we could shove our finger down our throat and vomit, and see if the stomach acid is just as
now,
effective
stop.
as.
It says if you have clothes with blood stains on them, you put them in your wash, you put your laundry detergent, and a half a cup of Coke will get blood stains out of your clothes in the washing machine.
Okay, for all you serial killers out there, you now have another use for Coke.
Getting rid of evidence.
There you go.
Yeah, last but not least, your kids get gum in their hair. That's a big thing. Kids
Yeah.
always get gum in their
Yeah.
hair. You spray a bottle of Coke, comb it through, the gum comes right out.
Really?
Huh.
So,
So that means you could be a Coke head.
Go.
yeah, basically. Get away with it.
What kind of Coke?
That was.
Coca-Cola.
Got to use the real thing. Coke is the real thing. What do you know?
That is the real thing.
Yeah, no, you got. I don't think that the Diet Coke, different formulation, probably not going to do the
It says
job.
Coca-Cola, so, I think that acid is probably still there. The sweetener isn't really kicking in on the I don't know. They do say Diet Coke sometimes is sweeter than regular Coke.
So
I don't believe it.
Coca-Cola will cure everything but your habit of listening to Boss Hog Radio.
It'll clean everything, but your habit of listening to Boss Hog Radio.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Hey, we're live on YouTube this morning again.
Okay.
So
awesome.
there's,
Okay, the looking at the internet, there we got who's a listener way up there.
That's
In New York?
City? That's probably Sherry Barilla. She
Is
called
that
in
New
yesterday.
York?
That's New
Yes,
York.
that's
New
New
York
York.
State. Hey, good morning, Sherry. If that's you,
come on now. That doesn't look like New
That
York.
is New
that's
York.
New York. Look at the damn map.
That's New York.
Who blow the
You
map
need to
up?
go back to geography. You know,
No.
Did he
no,
fail
no,
geography?
no.
And
He failed everything. He's done admitted that before. High D, average. Yeah, that's New York, boss. I promise you.
Well, increase the size of it, and I can see the dead burn thing.
They make,
okay.
they make a pill for that if you want to increase the size of it. Shut up, McDade. All right.
Hey, he doesn't believe us.
No, I do. I was thinking, where is Virginia?
Virginia, it's below Washington D.C.
Down here.
There's Virginia. You see Richmond, Virginia Beach there.
And where is Washington, D.C.? I know it's right next to hell.
Right there.
Next to hell.
It's right there.
Okay. Well, the reason I ask is because one of the exchange students that my wife and I had 40 years ago, she was from the Philippines. She and her husband live up in Virginia, and I just sent her a link a few minutes ago telling her that she can listen to me live on our stream all the way up there in Virginia. And I was kind of hoping maybe she'd opened her email.
I think she opened
And
her
it
door and
clicked
threw
on
the
it.
computer out. It's like, oh, hell no.
Breaking news on Twitter: a Filipino girl jumps out window.
Yeah, with her computer. Yeah.
If you're listening from New York, call us. We want to hear a Yankee accent.
Oh, it could be a Southerner stuck in New York.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Not necessarily a New Yorker.
Yeah,
a
might
New
have
Yorker.
might have been kidnapped by New Yorkers.
That sounds like Boston.
Yeah, it does. Yard.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got her tied up out in the yard.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
You got something over there, boss?
If you're in New York and you love it, folks, you got a serious problem. Something wrong with you.
Maybe they enjoy
So,
it.
but seriously,
However, there's too many of you damn Yankees moving down here to Florida now, so don't get any ideas.
Well, now,
Stay
now
right up there where you're at.
if you talk to a New Yorker, typically they will point out, now, it's upstate New York. It's not New York City.
yeah.
Okay. In other words, it's like even New
Apparently
Yorkers
there's a
won't
difference.
claim New York City people.
yeah, I've met people from
I'm
upstate
from the
New York.
southern part of New York.
Yeah, I've met
So
people
you
from
mean there
upstate.
are actually some intelligent people in New York?
3.
Be nice.
No, I'm not going to be nice.
Jesus.
No, it's New York. Come on now.
You know, I used to have a guy that worked for us at our hardware store, oh my God, back in the 60s, and he was from a place called Watertown, New York.
Yeah, Watertown.
Yep.
It's where they
And
make-
actually, my manager here at the flea market, she's been with me now for a little over 40 years. Now, that's a long-time employee. And,
How could, that woman should be a saint by now, putting up with you
well,
for 40 years.
She is from a little place up there called Binghamton and Green.
It's Binghamton and Green. They couldn't make
Well,
up their
they're
mind.
close together. It's like
Okay.
Plant City and Dover.
All righty. Okay. If
How
you say
about,
so.
how about, well, maybe it's just Green Binghamton.
Yeah, I've never had a Green Binghamton.
I've never had a Binghamton.
And I'll tell you what you don't want. You don't want to ever eat a green persimmon.
Who?
I don't
a
think I've
green-
ever had a
green
persimmon.
Oh, now persimmons are good.
What are they?
If
What
they're
are
right.
they?
A green one, it will twist your mouth.
That's fine,
every
but
way.
what is a persimmon? Relate it to
it's
something
a
else for me, like a
persimmon.
pear, a peach,
It's like
a
nothing
plum.
it's like nothing you've eaten before. I guarantee you, it's like nothing else. There's nothing else similar to it.
It's
There's a lot of
probably
things I've never
a
eaten.
difference between a pear and a plum.
So it's somewhere in the
Somewhere
middle.
in between, texture-wise.
Not even
No,
close.
see, there's a lot of things I've never eaten that I don't want to eat. There's a reason I've never eaten them.
Well, you know what I've always said? I'll try anything once and twice if I like it.
So
And I like Boss Hog Radio, and I'd like to hear more music.
we could do that.
Okay, well, you've been talking for a while.
After
it
these,
is
after
time for
oh, it's our favorite part of the 6 a.m. hour.
exactly. It's time for Chicken Man.
This episode of Chicken Man is brought to you by I4 Power Equipment in Plant City.
Now, another exciting episode in the life of the most fantastic crime fighter the world has ever known.
All right, quiet. Quiet, please. Ladies and gentlemen of the press, You're probably asking why I have summoned you here.
Why have you summoned us here?
Quiet, please. I'm afraid I've grim news for you. Today is a dark day for Midland City, and do you know why?
Why is this a dark day?
Quiet! Because our beloved crime fighter, the wonderful white-winged warrior, has been found guilty of removing a shopping cart from on or about the premises. Yes, I knew you would take it hard. Yes, even as we speak, the winged warrior is being transported in a prison van to the world's only maximum security prison for people who walk off with shopping carts. Let us hope that once he has paid his debt to society...
Hey, Rocky, didn't I see you in this Roland Slammer 4 years ago? What are you in for this time?
Oh, I took a shopping cart from the A&J Meat Market. How about you?
I got nabbed pushing a cart away from the Big Buck supermarket. I knew that bag boy looked like the stool pigeon type.
Hey, speaking of pigeons, take a look at what's roosting in the corner of the van.
Yeah, a guy in an ostrich costume. Hey, pal, you belong behind bars all right, but in a zoo.
That's very funny. That's very
Why are you wearing the ostrich costume, fella?
Well, it's a chicken costume, actually. I wear it as part of my job.
Hey, this must be the famous Birdman of Albatross.
Oh, yeah. Last thing I heard about you, Birdman, yous were doing life for the Farmer Finley Fruit Market caper. How'd yous get out?
I was never in.
He must have busted out.
Oh, yeah.
They say no cell can cage the Birdman.
Hey, then he can help us bust out of this joint.
Yeah.
Look, we aren't even there yet, guys, and already you want to escape?
Come on, what do you say,
Yeah,
Birdman?
come on.
You gonna help us get out?
This is outrageous. All my life, I have served the forces of fair play and fought the shadow of lawlessness, for I felt it was my sacred duty to avenge the wrongs of society.
Hey, listen to the guards singing up front.
That's Birdie.
Now you ask me to betray the very instincts ingrained in my soul, to aid you in a cowardly criminal act. I must refuse.
Okay, in that case, enjoy your 47 years and 3 days in the big house.
47 years?
You'll love it. 47 years with no TV, no comic books, no ice cream sodas.
No ice cream sodas?
That's right. You know, first thing we was gonna do when we busted out was go get us some ice cream sodas.
Yeah, with 2 scoops.
3.
All right, how does this sound? I'm innocent, but if I remain in prison, I'll never prove it. On the other hand, if I bust out of here, since I know I'm innocent, I'll be able to, 1, prove my innocence, and 2, buy all the ice cream sodas I want.
Hey, don't look now, but I think the Birdman's going with us.
Men, I will lead you in an exodus from injustice.
Terrific.
If you guys will pay for my ice cream soda when we get out of here, because I don't have a dime on me.
Sure.
We can do it.
I got change for 50 cents.
Be listening tomorrow for another exciting episode in the life of the most fantastic crime fighter the world has ever known.
If it's time to do some work around the house, your Steel dealer, I4 Power Equipment in Plant City, can help you get the right equipment for a fast, dependable cleanup. Like quality steel chainsaws starting at just $159.95, reliable steel blowers starting at $139.95, and protective apparel, including chaps, gloves, eyewear, and more. Find I4 Power Equipment, your local steel dealer, at steeldealers.com. Get these and other great deals on steel products. I4 Power Equipment, just off I4 Exit 22 in Plant City.
Sometimes when I'm down and all alone, I feel just like a child without a home. The love you give me keeps me hanging on, honey. All I ever need is you. You're my first love, you're my last. You're my future, you're my best. Loving you is all I ask, honey. All I ever need is you. Winter's come and then they go, and we watch the melting snow. Sure as summer, fall, or spring, all the things you do give me a reason to build my world around you. Some men follow rainbows, I am told. Some men search for silver, some for gold. But I found my treasures in your soul, oh, honey, yeah.
and all I ever need is you. Without love, I'd never find a way through ups and downs of every single day.
And I won't sleep at night until you say, honey, all I ever need is you.
La 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 la. La 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 la.
The love you give me keeps me hanging on.
Honey,
all I ever need is you.
la 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 la. La 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 la. But I found my treasures in your soul,
Honey,
all I ever need is you. La 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 la. La 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 la.
Oh, from 1979, Kenny Rogers and Dottie West. All I ever need is you. Welcome back to the Sunny Side Up Morning Show on the Boss Hog Radio Network. I'm Fester Jenkins, the cracked egg.
I'm Tater Hayes, the deviled egg.
I'm John McDade, agnostic to be here.
I'm Boss Hog the Rotten Egg, and to prove it, I'm going to get on Fester's case right now. We were sitting here talking, discussing things, and he's damned his sorry ass. I've only got one thing to say. Listen, okay.
You can't say what you said off.
Don't say what you
can't-
said a minute ago.
Yeah, you can't say that. You
Then
can't.
I'll come close.
All right.
All I'm going to say is, Fester,
Ducks.
if you're looking for perfection, throw your mirror away.
Not looking for perfection. Not looking for
Won't ever
perfection at
happen.
all.
Won't ever
it's-
happen.
Yeah.
Well, he's sitting there telling me we need to be a little more structured. We need to be a little more polished. And
He never said the
I
word
never-
polished. He
nope,
did not.
well,
Nope,
what
nope,
did
nope,
you
nope.
say? Then okay, what'd you
Just
say?
A little more discipline.
A little more disciplined in how we do
Ain't gonna
things.
happen as long as I'm sitting here.
I think the show you're talking about doing could be very good for Boss Hog Radio. I think the listeners would enjoy it. But we're going to have, I mean, it's not just sitting here answering the phone and, hey, what's up?
But maybe
you know.
that's the thing, though. See, maybe his impermanence is what makes it permanent.
Wait, stop. Impermanence, what does that
Is
mean?
what?
Big
Yeah,
words.
I'd like to know too.
Don't use no Fester words now. Come on.
The fact that it's not disciplined makes it.
Well, no, that okay. I will say that's part of the appeal
Okay.
of Boss Hog Radio. We're not like any others. We
It's-
don't
it's
do the
authentic,
things they do.
and it's nothing's rehearsed. And I don't plan on us ever becoming rehearsed. Whenever I'm saying disciplined, I'm talking about structured as far as okay, it's time to move on. We've got to, other words, just pushing it on and moving it on along.
Well, let me practice that right now.
Okay.
Less talk and more music.
You got it.
All right, here we go.
From 1983, you see, he can do it. He can be structured.
Yeah, that wasn't structured.
There's a little girl in our neighborhood. Her name is Charlotte Johnson, and she's really looking good. I had to go and see her, so I called her on the phone. I walked over to her house, and this was going on. Her brother was on the sofa eating chocolate pie. Mama was in the kitchen cutting chicken up to fry. Daddy was in the backyard rolling up a garden hose. I was on the porch with Charlotte feeling love down to my toes, and we were swinging. Yes, we were swinging. Little Charlotte, she's as pretty as the angels when they sing. I can't believe I'm out here on her front porch in this swing, just a swinging. we'll be swinging. Little Charlotte, she's as pretty as the angels when they sing. I can't believe I'm out here on the front porch in the swing, just a swinging. Now Charlotte, she's a darling, she's the apple of my eye. When I'm on a swing with her, it makes me almost high. And Charlotte is my lover, and she has been since the spring. I just can't believe it started on her front porch in the swing, just a swinging. Just a swinging. Little Charlotte, she's as pretty as the angels when they sing. I can't believe I'm out here on her front porch in the swing, just a swinging. I said, little Charlotte, she's as pretty as the angels when they sing. I can't believe I'm out here on her front porch in the swing, just a swinging.
Don't you love that feeling when you've just nailed your look? That's how it feels to use Stitch Fix, your personal styling service that delivers hand-picked clothes right to you. Stitch Fix is simple and convenient. Sign up in just a few minutes, and you can try out new styles right at home. And there's no subscription required, ever. So, isn't it time you started nailing your look? Get started today at StitchFix.com. Stitch Fix, personal styling for everybody.
How can Staples help you get back to business?
By printing you new signs for the times.
Staples can help prepare your business for the new normal with everything from in-store signage to health essentials like masks and hand sanitizer, and all at amazing prices.
And this week at Staples, get $15 off posters or yard signs when you spend $75 or more.
Save big this week at Staples.
Ends 10/31. Exclusions apply. Limit one offer per customer. See store associate or visit staples.com/signage for details.
Let's go, go, with Go-Go Squeeze. We're going, growing, standing tall, climbing, laughing, hide and seeking, giving our all.
Our
kids' days are filled with adventure, and Go-Go Squeeze is there for every run, jump, step of the way. Made from wholesome ingredients like 100% fruit and veggies, real yogurt, and no artificial anything in Go Anywhere pouches, so our kids can keep going wherever their adventures take them. Go-Go Squeeze. You make the memories, we'll make the snacks. Find us in the applesauce aisle.
I slipped out of the house about sundown while Mama was washing her hair. You can bet your bottom dollar she'll come a-looking for me when she finds that I'm not there. And if she catches her sweet thing running around, I know there'll be the devil to pay. She'll come blowing like a cyclone through that door, and I can hear exactly what she'll say. Well, has anybody here seen Sweet Thing? I got a notion he'll be headed this way. 'Cause when my Sweet Thing's out tomcatting around, he finds a sandbox like this to play. I want to tell all you barroom roses, if my Sweet Thing does happen by, you better take my advice, and if you blink more than twice, you better have something in your eye. I give my baby all my money on payday, except a little she don't know that I got. 'Cause there's a cute little waitress down at the corner cafe, and she seems to like me quite a lot. Well, we were sitting in this back booth having a talk, and she's believing every word that I said, when the door blew open and Mama walked in, yelling loud enough to wake the dead. Well, has anybody here seen my Sweet Thing? I got a notion he'll be headed this way. 'Cause when my Sweet Thing's out tomcatting around, he finds a sandbox like this to play. I want to tell all you cafe cuties, if my Sweet Thing should happen by, you better take Mom's advice, and if you blink more than twice, you better have something in your eye. Yes, you take old Mom's advice, if you blink more than twice, you better have something in your eye.
Nat Stuckey from 1966 and Sweet Thing. You know, earlier we were talking about the listeners on the internet. You know, they can listen on their desktop. They can listen from a phone app that we've got, a free phone app.
Put your ear to the ground.
All sorts of things. Alexa, you can listen on Alexa from that standpoint. Anyway, you know, we were commenting. There was a New York listener earlier, and just so happens it was Frank DeMarco.
Oh, hey, Frank.
Frank just messaged us on Facebook. I heard you talking about New York this morning. This is Frank from Tromsburg, New York. Tell boss I am about an hour from Binghamton and 2 hours from Watertown. I listen all the time. He even called in Saturday, boss, when you were playing all those songs. What do those songs have in common there?
Yeah, so that's our listener in New York. That's who you saw on the map there.
So anyway, good morning, Frank DeMarco. Now, DeMarco, is that Italian?
Name. I see it every once in a while on our Facebook thing.
He's an avid follower and listener. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now, speaking of Alexa, I want to try something.
You want to try something?
Well, if Katie's listening at home, this could be fun. Alexa, panic. So I'll get a text in a minute if it worked.
So what does Alexa do at your house when you say panic?
Turns on every light in the house and makes noises.
Okay.
You are an a-hole.
Okay. But she's got to be on to hear that, right? I mean, in other
But if
words, it's
she's
got-
listening, she's listening on an Alexa
Okay.
unit.
Okay.
And I've noticed sometimes when there's a commercial on TV and they're talking about Alexa,
Right.
when they say the word Alexa, my Alexa wakes up and, oh, somebody talking to me. It's
No, wait a minute. Now, is that just your Alexa to your?
I think it's everybody. I think that's they have
So
had
what you're
issues.
saying is we may have
Several
we may have done
houses.
that several
Well, see
times.
now, my when I say panic, that's a routine I built. But yeah, Alexa, turn off house lights.
Okay.
You know that would turn off every light in
And
my
lights
house.
are going off in Alexa.
You know, it's Alexa, turn on door. Just turned on the door light at my house. So Katie's going to be
So
calling in a minute
everybody
saying,
else
knock it off.
listening on their Alexa, this could be going on in their house.
If it's a skill, that the thing about Alexa is you have to enable the skill. So the Boss Hog Radio skill, you have to go into your Alexa app on your phone, enable the Boss Hog Radio skill. Then you can say, Alexa, play Boss Hog
You know,
Radio.
and it's very interesting. I mean, that home that you live in is probably 30 plus years old. Okay, and you
I
kind of
didn't
think,
build- well,
yes, it's
Yeah,
about 30 years old.
30 years old, boss.
Okay.
You said so before.
Okay.
okay. Well,
The point that I'm trying,
I built that place.
and
Yes,
that's
you
not
did.
what we're trying to talk. What I'm talking about right
I
now
want to talk about me.
is
Play that song.
You kind of think of smart home, in other words, a smart house has to be a brand new house.
No.
But it doesn't have to be. You've created a smart home in that 30 plus year old home,
I can
little
sit there
cottage
and
that you're living in.
Alexa, turn on TV. I can even tell her what I want to watch, and she'll turn on the TV and the surround sound system, and there's the movie I wanted to see. Handles all the lights in the house except the bathroom, because that's no fun when you're in there and your partner says, Alexa, turn off bathroom, and now you're sitting in the dark. I said sitting.
Oh, well, okay. I guess we had enough of this discussion.
yeah.
Anyway, good morning, Frank. Hope you're enjoying the Sunny Side Up Morning Show up there in New York today.
New York City.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Here's something that's not quite country. Little Carly Simon. What?
I was going to say, well, it probably ain't quite good, but
Yeah.
I reckon I stand corrected.
You probably think this song's about you.
Probably so.
You walked into the party like you were walking onto a yacht. Your hat strategically dipped below one eye. Your scarf, it was apricot. You had one eye in the mirror as you watched yourself go out, and all the girls dreamed that they'd be your partner. They'd be your partner, and you're so vain. You probably think this song is about you. You're so vain. I bet you think this song is about you. Don't you? Don't you? Oh, you had me several years ago when I was still quite naive. When you said that we made such a pretty pair and that you would never leave, but you gave away the things you loved, and one of them was me. I had some dreams, they were clouds in my coffee, clouds in my coffee, and you're so vain. You probably think this song is about you. You're so vain. I'll bet you think this song is about you. Don't you? Don't you? Don't you? I had some dreams, they were clouds in my coffee, clouds in my coffee, and you're so vain. You probably think this song is about you. You're so vain.
From 1972, Carly Simon. Welcome back to the Sunny Side Up Morning Show. Only about 4 minutes till that 7 o'clock hour. If you've got to be at your workstation by 7, you better be out of the car and heading towards that time clock this morning, folks. Boss, you got anything you want to share
I'll
going
wait
out?
after the top of the hour when we go to full power everywhere. I want to be heard by everybody.
Everybody, okay?
Careful with that donut. It can be dangerous.
Yes, sirree. Well, taking us to the top, here's John Michael Montgomery. Sold the Grundy County auction incident.
Well, I went down to the Grundy County auction where I saw something I just had to have. My mind told me I should proceed with caution, but my heart said go ahead and make a bid on that. And I said, hey, pretty lady, won't you give me a sign? I'd give anything to make you mine on mine. I'll do your bidding and be at your beck and call. Yeah, I've never seen anyone looking so fine, man. I gotta have her, she's a one of a kind. I'm going once, going twice. I'm sold on the lady in the second row. She's an 8, she's a 9, she's a 10, I know. She's got ruby red lips, blonde hair, blue eyes, and I'm about to bid my heart goodbye. Well, the auctioneer was going about a mile a minute. He was taking bids and calling them out loud. And I guess I was really getting in it, 'cause I just shouted out above the crowd. And I said, hey, pretty lady, won't you give me a sign? I'd give anything to make you mine on mine. I'll do your bidding and be at your beck and call. Yeah, I've never seen anyone looking so fine, man. I gotta have her, she's a one of a kind. I'm going once, going twice. I'm sold on the lady in a long black dress. Well, she won my heart, it was no contest. With her ruby red lips, blonde hair, blue eyes. Well, I'm about to bid my heart goodbye. Yeah, we found love on the auction block, and I hauled her heart away. Now we still love to laugh about the way we met that day when I said, hey, pretty lady, won't you give me a sign? I'd give anything to make you mine on mine. I'll do your bidding and be at your beck and call. Yeah, I've never seen anyone looking so fine, man. I gotta have her, she's a one of a kind. I'm going once, going twice. I'm sold on the lady in the second row. She's an 8, she's a 9, she's a 10, I know. She's got ruby red lips, blonde hair, blue eyes, and I'm about to bid my heart goodbye.
Ugh, I have so many used condoms lying around. What a mess. I wish there was something I could do.
Now there is at Cash for Condoms. That's right, we'll take your used condoms and give you cold hard cash. That big pile of condoms sitting there collecting dust? We want it at Cash for Condoms.
Honey, Timmy just tripped over your pile of used condoms. Can you move them into the garage with the other used condoms?
Nope, I'm bringing them to Cash for Condoms.
That's right, your used condoms are worth a fortune.
I cashed in my used condoms and now I'm rich. Imagine how many more condoms I can buy now. That's a lot of condoms.
It sure is. So don't delay. Turn those used condoms into cold hard cash at Cash for Condoms. See you soon.
This is the Boss Hog Radio Network. 1170 AM WKFL Bushnell. 1330 AM WWAB Lakeland Plant City. 1360 AM WHNR Cypress Gardens Winter Haven. And 1390 AM and 107.5 FM WAVP and W298BU FM Avon Park.
A rough night in Louisville, Kentucky. A reaction to the decision not to directly charge the cops involved in killing Breonna Taylor. I'm Jennifer Brown. Here's what's trending.
Shots fired.
Gunfire targeting police in Louisville. 2 officers shot. They're still alive. 1 person arrested in connection. Going viral on the internet and causing anger is that the only ex-officer charged with endangerment is in trouble for shooting into a neighbor's apartment. The FBI is now investigating the case. Like your engines big and fast? Most of us don't picture electric cars as the way to go, but in California, that's exactly what they envision for the future. The governor has ordered the sale of gas-only cars to end by 2035. This could be huge considering California accounts for 11% of auto sales. And don't feel bad if you think you're part of the few working schlubs having to go to the job. A new survey finds less than a quarter of Americans are working from home every day. College graduates more than twice as likely to be working remotely than those without a degree.
This is time that matters, a window of time to help protect the ones you love. Your preteen benefits from staying up to date with their well visits. This is your window of protection. Schedule their well visit now. Brought to you by Merck.
Fall is a season that's a little in the middle. It's sort of the best of two seasons. It's no longer a sweaty summer, but the winter chill is still around the corner. And that's the perfect time to feed and seed your lawn with Scott's Turf Builder. Even better than spring, because the soil is still warm, but the air is getting cool. So your lawn gets the most nutrients in the best combination of temperatures. Feed and seed now with Scott's Turf Builder and build the best lawn for every season. Scott's, it's good out here.
Attention! This is a public notice from the Social Security Disability Helpline. If you're one of the millions of Americans who are disabled and unable to work, you may be eligible for disability benefits from Social Security. Receiving benefits is your right. If you suffer from physical or mental disability, whether you're applying for the first time or you've already been denied, we can help. We'll evaluate your situation and deal with Social Security on your behalf. Best of all, there's no fee until you receive your benefits. Remember, we only get paid if you win your case. There are many reasons and conditions that may make you eligible for disability benefits. Many of them you may not be aware of. So if you're disabled and unable to work, call now to get started with your free, no-obligation consultation.
800-362-9337. 800-362-9337. That's 800-362-9337.
Oh, yes, sirree. Thursday morning is a zippity-doo-dah kind of day.
Yes, indeed. Here's your zippity-doo-dah weather. It is going to be mostly sunny today, a high near 90, southeast winds 5 to 9 miles per hour. Later on tonight, a few isolated showers and thunderstorms, just a 20% chance of showers. Mostly cloudy. Come on, make a cloudy noise, smart asses. Cloudy with a low around 74 east-southeast wind.
I can't see.
Yeah, okay, fine. Anyway, going to be a nice night. Then Friday, we've got a 70% chance of showers. Could happen anytime after 2 o'clock. There's your weather for the Boss Hog Radio Network listening area. Clear skies, 71 over in Winter Haven, 71 and clear here in Plant City, 68 and clear up in Bushnell, 72 and clear down in Avon Park. All right, Fester, fine. Now, okay, John, we got to make car noises while he's doing the
Good
the traffic here.
morning, Sumter and Citrus County up there in your neck of the woods doing a fantastic job of keeping it in between the ditches. No accidents to report. And all the major thoroughfares are clean and green. As we move it down to the Polk County area, if you're heading towards Orlando, you're not going to see any slowdowns or delays until you get into downtown Orlando, and then you'll see the typical, it's going to slow down to about 40 miles per hour. No accidents heading that way. Heading towards Tampa, there was one accident last hour around mile marker 13 in the Dover-Seffner area. That's no road blockage there, but the looky-loos have it slowed down, and you're running about 40 miles per hour from about, I'm going to say, Branch Forbes Road into just about 75 there, folks, and then it resumes normal traffic and flow.
You
Let's move
notice
it down
when we're not distracting him, he actually stutters a little bit. He kind of loses it.
He screws it
when
up
we're
on his
messing with him, he just nails it. So it's like
it's just
yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
befuddled because you're
befuddled.
I'm just waiting for it is what's happening there. Anyway,
right.
Highlands and Hardy County, clean and green, 27 and 17, no problems whatsoever. And you were disgusting there, McDade. Absolutely, yes, sir.
Look at you screwed up, ain't it?
Oh,
Screwed
my,
up,
my,
ain't
my. Woo-wee.
All right.
You are ripe. No
Oh,
doubt about
man.
that. Wow.
Open a window, somebody.
Woo, woo. Get
Ah.
that sliding glass door open and get
Yeah.
a fan going in here. Wow.
Absolutely.
5 minutes after
Oh,
7
you'll smell it in
o'clock.
a minute, boss.
That is your zippity-doo-dah weather and traffic this morning. I'm Fester Jenkins, the cracked egg.
I'm Tater Hayes, the deviled egg.
I'm John McDade, agnostic to be here.
I'm Boss Hog the Rotten Egg, and I'd like to know what's going on.
Nothing.
Well,
Nothing.
you got to be focused, Daniel, son.
You
Focus.
ought to pay attention in the mornings. No, nothing. We're just McDade did something rude and horrible, and you'll
So
see.
I was lucky I had my headphones on.
He flagellated. Okay.
Yeah, you should be.
He's over there making all kind of car sounds.
No,
so
not me. That wasn't me. You got no proof. Nobody saw me do it. You can't prove anything.
Nope.
Thought I'd add a little salt to the game.
Yeah, well,
You ready to kick off hour number 2 there, boss?
September the 24th in the year 1908.
yeah.
What happened, guys?
1908, September 24th.
Not an no clue.
The Titanic sank.
Well, it wasn't the first one, but it was the first factory-built one.
Huh. 1908. Car.
Y'all know what a Tin Lizzie is?
Automobile.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That was apparently the forerunner of the Model A.
Alrighty.
And I don't know. I don't go back quite that far. I've seen a few of them. When I was growing up, about all I could hope for was maybe I could have a Model A. Parents never would let me have one. But the Tin Lizzie was built before that. And on this day, it was the very, very first Ford Model T that was built in the factory. I'm assuming that before this day, they were doing it in a garage.
Were they winding them up?
Oh, they were crank back then. Yeah. But the Model T, did that T stand for truck and the A automobile? I thought the T was a car anyway, right?
The T, somehow or another, I never even had the urge to learn to drive one of those because I think you didn't have your gear shift and all like you normally do. It was all operated with your feet. Could I be correct or not?
1908.
I don't know.
I don't remember that.
I wonder if anybody out there that owns a Model T
863
if there is a big difference or not.
225 2000.
In the meantime, I have found, and I played it a year ago.
A song.
It wasn't great. It wasn't bad though. And
A song from Thin Lizzy?
Yeah, Thin Lizzy. They're there.
well, no, it was the ballad of Henry Ford. About 3 minutes long.
3 minutes we'll never get back.
And it's not half bad.
All righty.
Not half good either, but not half bad.
Fine.
But I do think since we're honoring the birthday of the first factory-built Tin Lizzy, we should play this song.
Okay.
Okie dokie.
Let's do it.
Speak now or forever hold your peace.
So that means if somebody...
I vote no.
Yeah, I vote no. Somebody calls in and says, please stop, you'll take it off?
I think I'll be fair-minded enough to do that if somebody calls in.
John, start dialing.
It's got to be somebody with a brain.
Oh, damn it. Now that
All
lets
right.
us out.
Damn it.
Folks, it ain't bad. Listen up and enjoy the ballad of Henry Ford.
1847, when the skies were dark and gray, two men left bound to Scarthy, bound for the USA. Their names were John and William Ford, a father and his son. They went to live near Michigan in a place called Dearborn. William met a girl and married, they had a baby boy. His parents called him Henry, he was their pride and joy. At 16 years he went to work, got an engineer's degree. The man who put the world on wheels when he built the Model T. Now we celebrate 100 years of Henry and his car. There's a Ford in every country, no matter where you are. Mustang and the Maverick, Berlin and Galaxy, although their names are Henry Ford, he built the Model T. Model T rolled off the line across the states and back. Any color you could ask, as long as it was black. Henry Ford did not forget his roots, or from where his daddy came. He built his name. Now if you're in Cork City and you have some time to spare, drive out to Balmascarthy, see the statue there. A replica in stainless steel for everyone to see. A monument to Henry Ford who built the Model T. Now we celebrate 100 years of Henry and his car. There's a Ford in every country, no matter where you are. Prefect and the Antioch, Cortina and Capri, all owe their name to Henry Ford who built the Model T. Now we celebrate 100 years of Henry and his car. There's a Ford in every country, no matter where you are. Focus and Mondeo, mobile and CD, all owe their name to Henry Ford who built the Model T. They all owe their name to Henry Ford who built the Model T.
See what you
And
did.
how fitting is that? We're talking about cars, and we have an accident to report.
Yeah.
Vehicle crash I-4 westbound, mile marker 17 in the Plant City area. No road blockage, but a vehicle crash I-4 westbound, mile marker 17 in the Plant City area.
I'd say that's somewhere around Forbes Road, isn't it?
Yep, around Forbes Road.
Yeah, there you
He
go.
doesn't shut up. I'm gonna crash this car.
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to ask you a question. Aren't y'all a little bit ashamed of yourself that you didn't want me to play that tune? It was not bad.
It was not good.
It
It wasn't
Come on
bad.
now. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't.
But it wasn't.
And it raises the question.
Now, would you say it wasn't good or it wasn't great?
Okay, it wasn't great.
It was okay.
But now what I want to know, boss, if there was a Model A and there was a Model T, what happened to Models B through S? Were there, what happened? I want to know now. Come on.
I'd like to know, too.
Yeah, what happened? Was there a Model B?
Somebody probably liked that song.
Your mom.
They'll cut the phones on in the nursing home at 9, and then we can find out.
Well, it's
I
a
reckon the Model
Ford,
B
so
was
Barracuda wouldn't work.
The Model
The
B.
Model F would be Fairlane.
Or, well, no, never mind.
The Model B. Is that the one you divorced, Tater?
Which
Oh.
one? Which one?
Pick a number. Pick a number, 1 through 4.
1 through 4.
All righty.
Hey, we got somebody listening up in Atlanta.
Atlanta.
Good
Atlanta. Hey,
morning,
good morning,
in
Atlanta.
Atlanta there. Yes, sir.
Georgia
coming
there.
up there.
Hey, hi, howdy.
Atlanta,
Yes,
give us a call.
sir.
Yeah, give us a call, 863-225-2000.
Atlanta.
We want to hear a real Southern accent.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, then,
With that
isn't
southern
isn't
drawl.
there one up there in Kentucky?
Yes, there is someone in
Yeah.
Kentucky listening.
Wonder if there's somewhere around Paducah.
Well, give us a call. Let us know where you are,
Paducah?
Kentucky.
Where the hell is Paducah?
I don't know. You're the one that said Paducah.
It's just north of Timbuktu.
I want to hear from Georgia. It might be a Georgia peach.
Ooh.
And Kentucky, who knows? You give us a call, 863-225-2000. We love hearing from our out-of-town
They're
listeners.
trying to build up a
absolutely.
harlot wagon of callers around here.
Yeah,
Be nice. Don't refer to them as harlots, okay?
not on the air anyway.
What else you got, Boston?
I don't know. After y'all are not too crazy about the one I just did, I don't know if I even want to do anything else. Or
Yeah,
not.
no. When has that stopped you before?
Come on.
You're right. Yeah.
You're our favorite turd. Come on.
All righty, come on. What you got?
Well, I have tried to find something cute about this, and I couldn't. So all we're going to do is talk about it.
Okay.
Born on this day, September the 24th in 1921, and she died in 2014. She was an English-born American singer and actress. Now, how can you be English-born but be an American singer and actress?
You're naturalized.
Naturalized citizen. She came here, got her citizenship, so she's now an American singer, but she's English-born.
Okay, well, everybody remembers her. She replaced, yes, I guarantee you. As a matter of fact, her body was found on the moon.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
She replaced Audrey Moore, as Alice Cramden. It
Oh.
was Sheila McRae.
All righty.
So there
And,
were two Alices?
There were two Alices, apparently.
Did not realize that.
There were two Darrens on Bewitched.
Now that I remember.
Yeah.
Okay. Didn't the Honeymooners only run for like 2 or 3 seasons? It wasn't.
Yeah, didn't last.
Wasn't a very
well, now,
long.
didn't it start though on something else, or what? Wasn't
the
it part
Jackie
of-
Gleason show?
Yeah, didn't it come out of that? And I don't know.
I don't know. I
Was she
expecting
married to
Boston.
Gordon McRae?
I don't know. I suppose I have to look
I
it
mean,
up.
how many McRaes are there?
Dozens, at least 3.
In Ireland, there's
Probably, yeah,
quite a few.
Hey, McRae.
How many
Yeah.
McRaes over there in Ireland?
How many McDades?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's call Alcoholics Anonymous. They can give you a number.
Yep. All
Yes,
righty.
I'm John McDade.
All righty.
What else?
Let's talk and more music, which I don't have right now.
We can do that. From 1985, the Oak Ridge Boys, Touch a Hand, Make a Friend. Don't touch me, John.
Can't you feel